Hello, everyone. I'm Jianbo Yuan. I'm presenting our first visual search competition based on eProduct. This is joint work with my eBay co-workers, Andy Chang, Wen Tang, and Antonio Harrow. First of all, I want to thank the workshop organizers for their excellent work. The task for our competition is about product visual search. Given a query image, we are looking for solutions for near perfectly match the product retrievals. Good image features should be fine-grained enough to recognize subtle differences between the ground-truth matches and the destructors from the index datasets. Ground-truth annotations are extremely subjective and challenging in our task. So in general, we require a pair of images to share products that are the same in every specification. For example, the product make, color, model, and many other aspects. But there are exceptions that a positive pair can be different in aspects such as shoe size or computer memory size, which are not distinguishable solely based on images. We made such acceptations so visual models can be fairly evaluated. So it's worth mentioning that the aspects space is very large considering the diversity of these datasets. So each pair and annotation needs to be carefully reviewed. Two products can be different in conditions. For example, we consider a used phone and a new phone to be the same if they are the same in all specifications. Let's quickly review some examples on the right figure, which shows 3 pairs of similar products. Both pairs in example 1 and 3 look very similar. However, only example 1 is positive pair because the 2 pairs of shoes in example 3 indeed have different text in the front of the shoes. And we also couldn't identify if the second example is a true match or not because the largely covered product in the second image, even though the title suggests they are likely the same products. So in this case, we won't include this example to our index set to make sure our labels are all with high confidences of either a match or not a match. So the creation of eProduct is to fill the hole for large-scale product visual search. eProduct is in a similar scale as Google landmark datasets, but it's in a totally different domain. And compared to SOP, which is from the same domain, eProduct is also on a much larger scale and beyond the single instance level in terms of the ground-truth matches. eProduct is beyond verticals in e-commerce data such as fashion, which is possibly the most popular category in this area. And the configuration of the eProduct to encourage research in weekly supervised learning and visual learning from text, because the product level labels won't be provided for the training data here. And each training image is paired with a product title alongside with the course level category called labels. And the query and the index sets are totally separated from the training because it's only used for visual search evaluation purposes. If you look at the training data, you will find the configuration is almost identical to the popular ImageNet datasets. However, eProduct provides image titles which are considered to be additional compared to ImageNet. And the visual search evaluation includes 10,000 queries, where 5,000 have been used for the computation, and the index set has over 1.1 million images. Here we extended our congratulations to the top performing teams, which have made impressive progress on the leaderboard in the last 2 months. And we share the main takeaways from the top teams after we reviewed their solutions. For example, the first place method is based on the single model, which looks pretty simple but very effective. It's also the only team which has used the titles for the training, which demonstrates the learning from text could be very significant in this task. And teams also found the ensemble methods and high resolution image sizes are very useful in this task. This is a high-level overview for our competition, and thank you for your attention.